And we're back.
We are
This
back.
is back to the vacation recap hour. Because Andrew just got back from a cruise.
A big old cruise, boy.
Feels like we haven't been here in so long.
Dude,
I know,
it's kind of it's kind of been what, a week and a half
since we recorded last, at least.
Is that it?
Let's see. The 24th of July, whenever that was. How long ago was that? What is
Let me do the math.
Oh shit, that was
hold on.
It's been like 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks till a day.
Damn. Look at us, boys. We're back at it. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Not us.
Not me.
Always me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's hear about it.
Dude,
I intentionally have not asked you about it because I wanted to wait to record. So
your vacation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This little cruisy boy. Went on a Carnival cruise down to Mexico, to Cozumel and Progreso.
That's Mexico for all you.
Yeah, you're white. You can't say it like that.
Mexico.
That's racist.
Yeah. Please don't cancel me. It's only our 3rd episode.
Please don't.
So, yeah. So we went on
only our 3rd episode.
Went down. We were there for 5 days, or 5-day total, I guess. Left on Monday. Got back on Saturday, so 6 days. But yeah, it was pretty dope. You guys ever been on a cruise? I don't think you guys have.
I have not.
I haven't, unfortunately, and I was in the Navy for 4 years.
You of all people should have been on a boat.
What do you mean of all people? What the hell does that mean?
Because you were in the Navy.
You lived the lifestyle.
You were in the Navy, but you got stationed in the
mountains.
I was
a little sailor.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I was at it's a Space Force command, actually.
Oh, that's kind of dope. Could have been in the Space Force. How does that feel? You're like an honorary Space Force cadet.
Yeah, I am.
You just get grandfathered in then, since you were there beforehand?
No, because I was in the Navy. I'm a sailor. First and foremost, I will never be an airman. And they can... I don't want to alienate
It's our 3rd episode. Don't alienate
anyone too early in, but
they can be
honestly
thanked for serving our country.
So, yeah,
you can say that.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced on a cruise you gain superpowers, but also your weaknesses are also heightened. So, obviously, on a cruise.
What does that mean?
Well, so because you guys haven't been on cruises before, and this was my first one.
Did the Grundle show up?
No, dude. There is food literally everywhere, all the time. Whenever you fucking want it, it's just constant food.
Is it included?
It's all
like all inclusive.
There's a couple.
Did you take your Xbox?
I set it up on the tiny little screen. I had to sit on the toilet because our room was so small. No, there's like a couple restaurants that aren't included, but like there's this dining area on the 10th floor that's just got like an Italian spot and a burger spot and like all this different shit constantly. There's a pizza
Bro,
spot.
You said the 10th floor?
Yeah, there's like 12 decks.
Holy shit. How many people can it hold?
I think there were 3,000. We were that was bigger. It was 4 times bigger than our hometown. If you think about it,
that's like
and that wasn't including all the crew. I don't think. I think it was like 3,000 guests.
Dude, that's like what a aircraft carrier. I think an aircraft carrier has like 5,000 people on it.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's right around that spot because I'm pretty sure there was one employee for every guest on that thing. I mean, it was crazy. Anyways, the first superpower you gain is the ability to eat everything all the time, like regardless of if you just ate. Like there's like I was saying, this huge dining area that you can just go up and get whatever you want, and then you can hop over into the next line and get whatever you want. There's ice cream machines scattered throughout, so you're just walking by and like, oh fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna get an ice cream and just like get it real quick and keep on walking. And I gained probably 10 pounds from that. The other,
hell yeah,
there might have been a second part to that because we also got the drink package. So if you get the drink package,
I've heard
that is 100% the way to go.
If you're gonna drink, You might as well get the package.
I mean, you get 15 drinks a day. Who's gonna drink that?
You get 15 each person with this package. Is that the smallest package?
I mean, that's the only package they have. Like unlimited drinks.
Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
We hit it twice. The 5 days. That's the other superpower. Is
what were you drinking?
You hit 15 drinks
out of the 5 days. We hit 15 drinks, and then the other days we got within like 2 or 3 drinks.
Were they consecutive days, or did you take a break in between the heavy drinks?
It was not consecutive. It was the first sea day. So say there were 5 days on the ship. It was really like 4 full days on the ship, and then the first day was our depart day, which we were only on the ship for like half a day, and that does not include full drinks or the drink package. So we did this first sea day, second day on the boat, and then the last sea day, which was the 5th day on the boat. And that, I mean, we were drinking everything. I learned what a Miami Vice is. That shit is awesome. It's half.
Oh, that's the 4th installment of GTA.
Yeah, no, Vice City.
Oh no, that's Vice City.
That's Vice City.
Damn it.
We are real gamer boys.
Damn it. I took half a tap of acid before we hopped in here. So
I had a Miami Vice on my honeymoon. That was the first time I had it earlier this year. They're pretty damn good.
Half pina colada, half strawberry daiquiri.
Oh
yeah, we were just sitting in the pool, chilling in the pool, drinking those. Like,
fuck me up.
And you know what? It makes it even better since they're free.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Holy shit! Well, prepaid for.
Well, yeah, you're right.
It's like, and like the first day you get there, it's not included, but you want to get a good server. So like everybody is like buying all these buckets of beer and stuff, and like tipping these guys really well. We remembered our names within like 30 minutes and knew our orders, knew that you had to write down a number every single time you ordered it, and they would have those things memorized just because they're like, okay, these guys are going to drink, I'm going to take good care of them and hopefully get some more tips. But despite all the drinking, I only felt drunk like one of the days, and it wasn't even one of the days that I had 15 drinks.
Is it just me, or are
bragging
you
right now?
Nicholas, it's like
I'm doing that.
No, Andrew is to me. Is that just me? It could just be me.
I'm not hearing it. I'm hearing Andrew fine.
Hopefully
I hope that doesn't affect our recording. That would suck.
It'd just be my raspy voice.
Yeah. AKA Woody is gravy.
Yeah, it was freaking dope. Those are the 2 superpowers. The weaknesses is people lose their GD minds over the slightest inconveniences. And like there were so many people, we weren't even on the boat yet. We were waiting to get on the boat. People were already pissed off. I'm like, dude, it's your first day of vacation. You're really gonna start your vacation off like with your family. You got your 2 like kids of 5 and 7 and your wife, and you're cussing out like some random worker that has nothing to do with you being able to get on the boat.
Dude, that is just life, and that's just the world we live in now. I swear to God, like people don't give a fuck about it. Maybe it was always like that, but I feel like people just think they can say whatever the hell they want now,
right? I mean, you've had some encounters the past couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, dude, don't even get me started. Oh my, don't even. I am.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do I know about this?
Yeah, the old man that just flung his door open and hit my car, and then I almost that same day, later that afternoon, almost got ran off the road.
Yeah.
I got ran onto the median. Thank God I was in the city, so there's a 4-lane highway, and there's some a shoulder in the median. And I was honking, and I passed him. I mean, maybe it's just he saw what we did, but he just kept getting over. He never like once swerved back over. I had to slam on the brakes. I was over
you were in his way, so.
And then I passed him. Honestly, that's true. That is true. I was in his blind spot. I was in his blind spot.
And if he was,
I take full responsibility for that.
Was probably bigger, so you just got to be cognizant of where that's gonna be.
Oh God!
Hey, thanks.
That was a good one.
Dude, at 70, you should have to get you should have to take a driving test every 5 years.
I
And then add
100%
another
agree.
sentence.
Couldn't agree more. I am on my, let's see, 1, 2, third car. I'm on my third vehicle, and both of my other 2 vehicles got totaled because of someone over the age of, let's say, like 65, 70-ish.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many.
Not my fault at all. And I will defend that in court. Not my fault.
Actually, I will defend that in court on August 17th.
Yeah, that's my hearing
Yeah,
date.
if you're in the area, come listen to it. Support the gamer voice.
So, since we last recorded, the new Skyrim 2 came out.
It's
so that's
not
fun.
Skyrim 2. It's even better, more immersive. We are talking about Baldur's Gate 3, gentlemen. Let's give it the respect it deserves.
You're the one who's been
the only
playing
thing. What?
I was gonna say. I was just saying you're the one who's been playing it. So.
Oh yeah. So the only thing that I would agree that it is Skyrim 2 on is that I haven't been as hyped for a game as whenever I got Skyrim for the first time. I mean, it.
Oh.
You were going into Skyrim like hyped about it?
What?
You were going into Skyrim hyped about it?
Hyped about Skyrim?
Yeah.
After I got the game. Yes.
Okay, I thought. Okay, so I misunderstood.
Yeah. Like after I start, like once I started the game, it's giving me Skyrim hype vibes. I guess I could say.
Okay, all right. Well,
it's
gotcha.
awesome. I've been playing with our friend Kendall almost every night for a couple hours. I am a wood elf ranger. If you wanted to know, so I'm using my bow. I'm like Legolas.
Man or woman?
I'm a man. I'm a he.
That's surprising.
I do not get into that stuff. Name
That's
that.
I don't know. Name that what?
It's a TikTok. I'll send you guys later.
All right,
we'll put it in the chat later. But what were you gonna ask?
Me? What was I gonna ask? Did I say something?
No, I was gonna say. I mean, what was your name? That's the most important part of this entire game.
I'm male.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I'm a male wood elf ranger. My name is Ilu Furies.
Ilu Furies.
What?
I love furries.
Oh my god!
It's an ode. It's an ode to my first D&D character.
I
love furries. Yeah.
I'm
so
disappointed it took me that long.
As a wood elf, you get access to some spells, and the majority of my spells deal with like animal friendship and speak with animals.
You're definitely gonna be sleeping with that bear.
So I'm fully playing into it. Oh, 100%. I've already tried to, but I haven't found the right bear.
Is it a bear? So these bears that you can fuck, is it a specific bear or is it just any animal?
It's a specific person. It's a druid that wild shapes.
Okay, that makes more sense. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, go ahead out into the wild and just do whatever you want.
No.
See, that's what I would get way more into that if I could just go around.
If you could fuck any animal you wanted to.
Raping any animal, yeah.
Whoa. Hey,
consent. That's what it would be. Oh, I don't know. Hey, this is Skyrim too. Anything's possible. Maybe they.
I watched a little bit of it
maybe
on my way home from vacation, and I had no idea what the hell was going on. Like that was my first introduction into any sort of D&D stuff.
Oh, you watched?
All? Yeah. I don't even know. I mean, there was just a
Whose stream were you watching?
I brought it up and clicked on like the first one.
Oh, you
and watched it for like 10 minutes, and he was.
Yeah, I mean it is a D&D game. Like I mean, obviously they have to transfer some of the mechanics into like a video game style, so it varies. But it follows the rules, it follows the guidelines, everything of a D&D game. So you're playing D&D.
Is it a single player? Can you play multiplayer? Because I saw this guy and he was flipping in between different characters that he had.
Yeah, so you can play 1 to 4 people co-op. But you can have 4 different characters in your party at one time. And so like while you're in your party, I could flip between moving or interacting with my character, and then I could choose another character to do. So like what me and Kendall have been doing is we both can control our own character, and then we each have another companion
Makes
that
sense.
we're
Okay.
controlling each. And then you get more companions that stay at your camp, like your safe space, and you can like interchange those companions whenever you go back to camp and stuff.
That's
But you can
pretty
only have
dope.
4 at a
I
time.
could get into that.
So when do you fight Parthenax?
He's not in that game.
I think he will
'Cause it's
die on
not
this hill
Skyrim.
that is Skyrim too.
I'm never gonna
I'm
stop
gonna
it.
kill him on that hill if he just say it again.
Oh, that is good.
But it's
Oh.
been a great game. I mean, I told my wife that she should not expect me to see me much during the evenings for the next week or so, because I'm trying to get my fix in for it until we finally get to a more like controlled state.
You're like
of
a
emotions
dog
with
in
it.
heat.
Can I until I can more properly control my emotions?
God.
Exactly.
Just like fever, like shaking. You're not paying attention to her. She's trying to tell you this. She's getting home. She's trying to tell you a nice in-depth story about her day, and you're just like eyeing
will
the
not.
basement door.
Yeah,
like scratching,
exactly.
moving your head around, cracking your neck, cracking your knuckles. Like yeah.
So on that tangent, whenever I started playing D&D years ago, I think I started in 2020 is when I started playing D&D.
Sick cliffhanger. Super sick
Okay.
cliffhanger. No, I think
that,
you
like-
disconnected again. We got to figure that out. This is still.
I would have dreams, but I would be confined to D&D rules in my dreams. So like I could only move a certain amount and then have to wait for everyone else to move, and I could only have one action to do. Like I was living D&D in my dreams. That's how
dude.
much I was like into it.
Yeah, we got the gist.
Nice.
We got
We
the
heard
gist
about half of
about
that story.
living D&D
Oh.
in your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're playing
like,
so much you had it in.
Exactly.
That's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Nice.
I mean, that's next level. That's when you know that you're like just in a game. You're completely in a game. Is that it consumes you? Yeah.
Yeah, when you're dreaming about it.
Yep.
Have there been D&D movies? Oh, sorry. Were you?
There's a D&D movie that just came out.
Oh, okay, I thought so.
D&D something of Thieves, I think it's
Honor
called.
of Thieves.
Honor Among Thieves. And I've heard it's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good reviews about it.
Damn.
It made $208 million in the box office. So,
150 million. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how
It's a
much
pretty
it
good
costs. It costs
payout.
150.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a success.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 90% and then a 93%
That's pretty
audience
solid.
score. That's pretty good.
So, real quick about Rotten Tomatoes. Did you know that it's actually the 90% isn't like people are saying it's rated at 90%. That means 90% of those people think it's a
I had no idea how
70% or
that
above
thing worked.
movie. You know that? Yep.
You know,
and the critics.
Yeah, that makes more sense with these ratings for like movies and everything.
Yeah, like the 100% movies. That doesn't mean it's a perfect movie. It just means 100% of people
that's
think
passing.
it's at least a C.
That's passing, big
basically.
dog.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm saying. But like, you see these people talk about the top rated movies on IMDb or on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at the website, at the tomato, the tomato meter.
Sinky, I'm gonna start taking away your license here in about
And,
the 2 or 3 years.
Like people talk about
No, I was talking more
thermometer.
about
I mean, I know it's
the
tomato
site.
meter, but
You
thermometer
got
is
it.
way better. Sounds way better.
But
Oh,
it's
dude,
not
I'm
even
on the website.
It's not even tomatomer. It's tomatometer.
Oh yeah, that's true. Tomatometer.
Yeah.
I like that way better. Thermometer.
Yeah.
Tomato.
If you can't say it, you can't use it.
Right. Dude, okay, so speaking of movies, like I saw this on Reddit the other day, and wanted to bring it up on Am I the Asshole? So this man bought, I think it was for the Barbie movie. This dude and his girlfriend bought 2 tickets for good seats. You know how you reserve your seats now in every theater. You like well in advance because he wanted to have good seats because they wanted to go. When he gets there, there's a mom and her 6-year-old daughter in their seats, and she said something like, when she bought tickets, there were only 2 tickets left, and it was like they were separated seats, one in the very front row and then one like in the back or something close to the back. And she's like, can we just switch seats and you guys take our seats? And so he's asking if so what would you guys do in that situation? Let's say you and your significant others get to the movies. You've bought tickets well in advance, reserve your seats because you're really excited to go see this movie. And you get there and there's a mom and her 6-year-old daughter there.
And where are their seats again?
Where are the mom and the daughters?
Yeah. The mom. And
one's
daughter,
in the
where are
very
their-
front. One's in the front row, and one is somewhere towards the back. I don't know how big this theater was.
Yeah.
But
10 out of 10
I would
times,
not,
I am keeping
no.
my own seat. I'm
Thank
not
you.
doing that.
Thank you.
Not even a question.
I would be sympathetic. That's what he did. He told her no and kindly asked for them, and then she got pissed off and said that he's
You're rude
being
because you want the
rude
seats that
and,
you paid for.
something. And then, right, like if you, she's 6 years old, so share the seat. I have a 6-year-old. They're not big.
Yeah.
Even if you're a big 6-year-old, it's not that big.
Yeah.
I mean, so
I would sympathize as well.
I
I'd be like,
sympathize.
hey,
Yeah.
that sucks. Good luck though.
But fuck you, because
Yeah.
don't now I'm gonna sit there the entire movie and feel bad when it's like that's not my fault that you can't just take my seats and then try to guilt me into changing seats. Now I can't sit with my date. Like what? Fuck that.
That's similar to like on an airplane whenever you and your, because there's like three seats to a row. And so sometimes, they would ask you to move seat and everything. And I'm like, well, if you don't really want to, you don't have to because it's your seat. You paid for it.
If you have if you have an assigned seat. I mean, you have the right to ask for sure. Just sit there. Maybe they don't show up. Maybe you got lucky and they don't show up, but don't.
Yeah, I don't fault her for asking at all.
Yeah, but then don't turn it on the dude or the couple and be like, you're the one doing the wrong thing whenever they planned ahead. And like, I get it. It's not. And first, there's several reasons why this is bullshit. Now I'm heated. You guys got me worked up with the fucking car situation.
What?
Traffic. Now I'm pissed.
What movie was it?
See, I think my answer would have depended on like the movie, and I would have, I don't know. Like if it was a movie I really wanted to see, I would ask for the seats. But like if she would make a big deal about it and everything, it wasn't like a movie I was dying to see, I would just be like, whatever, you can have it. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Well, so in that scenario, that guy bought it. Did he just buy? He had someone with him, right? Like his girlfriend.
Yeah, his girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then
he bought them
even more justified, if you can say he's not justified. Even more so that he has someone with him, because I'm not.
And she knew getting on. She admitted like, oh,
right.
Yeah,
I would with my wife for sure, but not my girlfriend.
I mean, you already secured.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. My girlfriend, I don't want to sit next to, but if it was me and your wife going, I would definitely no, fuck
now,
you.
if it was me and one of the homies, like
I'm having a nice night out. We would sit. Yeah, we just double up. Of course.
For all the viewers, I just want to say I do love my wife very much, and that is a hypothetical scenario. So I can't be held to anything that I say about.
He's only saying that because she's gonna listen.
Yeah, she's gonna listen.
She better listen. And it better be two different.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on. So my wife listens to the Calm app, to go to sleep, I think I might just like transition into listening to the podcast
Oh yeah.
every week to fall asleep.
Oh, that made me throw up, which would make me tired. So I guess I would.
We
fall
can
asleep.
can't we just
Is that a
upload our
thing?
podcast to the Calm app and then best of both worlds?
There we go.
That'd be kinda sick.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure you
I
can.
don't know. I bet. So what does she listen to? Does
listens-
she listen to like noises, or isn't Calm?
They
is
might.
Calm
She
where they
just
have
listens to
celebrities
some random
like read stories and
woman.
shit?
She does have a very
Or is that
soothing
something
voice, but I'm one of those sleepers that like I need like dead silence or just the hum of a fan like consistently. I can't do like a
Same.
click. I can't do something that'll
No.
like make noise. But if it's just like a like that noise, I can do it. But other than that, I can't fall asleep.
See, I can't even do that. I remember there was a time when I was a kid, and at my mom's, they had a box fan out in the hallway, and I told her, I was like, I can't do that. I could not fall asleep. I was up for hours that night, and I was a kid. I was probably, I don't know, 10, 12, something like that, maybe a little younger.
So you can't do
Dude, you need to
Hell
get some
noise at all?
earplugs.
No, fuck. I want
Really?
silence.
Oh,
If I can have the TV on to fall asleep, but I have to put it on a sleep timer. If it doesn't, it's both. I have to be dead silent
I'm
and
very light,
dark.
but
I'm such a light sleeper.
yeah.
Like
I
if
will
you get up,
say
me too.
it's
I am
some
a very light
freaking.
sleeper.
We're not sponsored
Like,
yet, obviously, because we're gonna have about 4 listeners. But Max earplugs, like the wax earplugs, are
I counted 7.
phenomenal. You can get it on Amazon. They block
Yeah.
out so much noise.
I might try that actually. But it's everything. It's even light. Like Holly, when we were at her house, the bathroom is like down the hallway a little bit from her room, and all she did was it was like in the middle of the night, like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, turn the light on, and it woke me up. Like I just
Wow. Well,
yeah.
so
Luckily, she's like a heavy sleeper. She sleeps through all fucking night until.
Are they
my
one
wife
of the
is
alarm
same way.
setters?
She could sleep through anything,
Yeah,
but I cannot.
Snoozer.
she's an alarm setter and then a sleeper, a snoozer.
Yeah, and then
Snoozer,
sleep through the alarm. Yeah, I am my wife's alarm clock now because I get anxiety whenever I'm awake and she hasn't like
gotten up yet.
Yup.
gotten up yet, and I
Yeah.
know she has to get up soon.
Yup.
I get anxiety from that.
Feel that, brother.
So
Yeah,
it
dude.
stresses me out more than it does her. But I have to have white noise. I have a desk fan that I've
We could
used
never
since
date.
college. And even if it's cold, like I'll have it on in the winter and just have it facing towards the wall because I have to have like the low drum of something. But if it's like the ceiling fan and it does like at mom and dad's place, the ceiling fan in my old room sometimes does like random clicks or like ticks, but they're random. There's no consistency to them. I
Rip.
cannot sleep with that.
Yeah, same.
So it has to be just like a low drum almost, or like the fan thing.
Yeah, I can't do that. The randomness of stuff. I could fall asleep. I wouldn't get very good sleep, but I could fall asleep if there is noise, like a box fan or a ceiling fan when sometimes it shakes a little bit and the pull string hits, the lights or something, and it makes it's a pretty consistent though. It's like the same rhythm. I can fall asleep with that.
Right.
Wouldn't get good sleep, but like I said, I can fall asleep. But the randomness of stuff, especially if it has a pattern for a little bit and then does random things, and then like maybe goes back to a pattern for 2 or 3 clicks or noises, and then
Nope, not a fan of that bad boy. No,
I can't.
No.
Can't do that shit.
Yeah, me either. Although I can definitely fall asleep, and I try to fall asleep to the TV if I'm like on the weekends. I will stay up and just lay on the couch and fall asleep there, and then go back to bed at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, see,
'Cause
I can't do that.
I love putting on a YouTube video that I'm not like super invested in, but it's enough to keep me like kind of into it, so I'm not on my phone.
Does
And I
that
slowly close
influence
my
any
eyes
of
and
your
I just listen
dreams,
to it, and then boom,
like
I'm
going
out.
forward?
See the
Oh, dude.
No, not usually.
yeah. I
No.
like. Sorry, I like to. Sorry, but it's my turn to talk now. I love falling asleep when you're not trying to fall asleep
Mhm.
and you're just so tired you fall asleep while you're like wanting to actually watch a show. Even even if it's just like something you put on in the background just to listen to, but if it's something you're like just like watching and then you fall asleep and you don't even realize it and you wake up like 15 minutes later because they laugh really loud or something makes a loud noise on the TV and like
Yeah,
that's when you know.
I do.
You say you love that?
Oh fuck yes. And
Oh,
then
no.
you're like I know it's gonna be a good night's sleep because I'm
No,
that tired.
I hate that because when I'm watching TV, so like half the times whenever I'm watching TV, that this is related to that. I'll usually have it on my YouTube videos that I watch like video game streamers. Okay, so if I'm into it, I don't want to fall asleep because I'll mess up where I am and miss things, and I'll have to go back and rewatch it anyways. So if I'm trying to fall asleep, I'll put it on like a video of theirs that I've already watched so I don't have to worry about it and I'll fall asleep that way. But if I'm trying to actively watch, I do not want to fall asleep during
Well, okay, I guess I need to amend it because yeah, I agree. I meant like I'm not just putting it on and closing my eyes and rolling over and just having it on the background. I meant like, yeah, I'm in bed. I know I'm tired. I'm not going to put on something like Foundation on Apple TV. That's something I'm watching right now.
Mhm.
Like if it's a new episode, I'm not going to put it on if I'm remotely close to falling asleep
Yeah.
because I don't want that to happen. And I will stay awake and, I won't fall asleep. But I mean, like if I'm like It's Always Sunny. I put on Always Sunny. I want to watch it, but I know I'm tired, so I'm not paying super close attention. But I'm still watching it, or I'm even like scrolling through Instagram or something while I'm watching, and then I like doze off and fall asleep, and my phone's still in my hand, and I wake up like I said 15 minutes later. I have to say real quick. I looked up that Dungeons and Dragons movie on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm on the page, and Chris Pine is up, and he just has been staring at me from my
He's
other
invested, man.
monitor for like the last 15 minutes, and I'm blushing right now. Like those eyes, good lord.
Yeah, Chris Pine's he's
Is he a bard
nice looking
in
dude.
there?
Yeah, I gotta take this off. I'm getting
Even
nervous.
more of a
I think he
yeah.
is. I think that's what he is.
I think he's just
man.
a sex symbol. That's all he's in there for.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. I didn't
Speaking
mean
of
that. I just
sleeping,
mean
have you guys had any
my boy's good
vivid
looking.
dreams
That's all I'm saying.
recently?
Hard.
On the ship, it was insane. It was the fourth night.
I did.
And not fortnight, fourth night. It's like, okay, never mind. Sorry.
That would have been great if
Dude,
you had
yeah, that would have been
a dream on the
that would
fourth
have
night
been
about
pretty
Fortnite.
crazy.
That would be yeah.
I was Blackbeard,
And it was the pirate one, the pirate map.
but it was crazy. It was to the point where like I had vivid dreams throughout the entire night to where I woke up, didn't feel like I slept at all, but felt completely rested. And like I'd wake up in the middle of the night and like have to go to the bathroom or get a drink or something. I'd lay back down, and as soon as I closed my eyes, I was back in that dream where I left off.
That's only happened to me a couple times, and getting back into
I
a
was
dream
like
whenever you wake up
freaked out
of
because I
it
felt
is
like I
the
was
best
conscious,
feeling
and
ever.
I was like in my dream. I was thinking
Yeah.
like, how am I back in here? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know that it's a dream.
You had one of those
You're
lucid
like
dreams.
that's lucid dreaming. Yeah, I looked
R.I.P.
into lucid dreaming before.
R.I.P. Juice World, right?
Rip. So I had a really vivid dream a couple weeks ago, and I wrote it down in my notes app. But apparently it's just a dram because that's what I wrote. It was about my grandpa, and he's been dead now for 5 years, a little over 5 years. And in my dream, I was running through these rooms. It was like restaurants or like houses, like with dining rooms and kitchens. I can't really remember exactly. But I was running. It was like just room after room after room that I was running in through. It was like the same room. And I was trying to get somewhere. And at one point, there was a guy, like an older man, with his back. He was sitting at a table and he had his back to me. And I was like, got there, like I knew I recognized him, and he stood up and turned around, and he like gave me. He was smiling real big, and he came up to me. He's like, "You can do it. I believe in you," and gave me a hug. And I don't even know what I just know I was trying to get to something. I don't know anything else about the dream, but I woke up crying because, yeah, it was like it felt so real.
Man,
And
that's crazy.
It
I
was
know, yeah.
insane.
That's
like
awesome.
that I had that same exact feeling in this dream. Like I don't know exactly where we were, but it was like later in life, and me and my wife for some reason just like acquired this like not mansion, but like a pretty big house, and like I could probably draw it like a blueprint of it. I remember it so like vividly, and because I was running through it, and like we were like kind of having a party, so like I would like bring guests in, and like you walk in and go to the left, and you like go through the kitchen into like the eating area that's kind of like down a little bit, like sunken floor almost. It was weird, like setup. And in the back there was a pool and all this stuff. And then like I'd have to go back out through the front door and like say hello to everybody, and like I'd look back at this house, and I mean that was like a consistency throughout the entire night. I woke up and I'm like, holy shit, we might go home to a new house. Like we have a new house to move into. It took me like 5 minutes to actually like completely wake up and be
Wow.
like, oh my god, that was crazy.
Those are cool. I like those dreams like that where you wake up and you aren't quite sure. Like it feels real. Was that real? Did I just dream about something that is going on?
Dude,
Or yeah, I love
it
love
was
that shit.
crazy. Crazy.
I have not had any dreams like that. My dreams have been, I cannot remember my dreams recently.
Yeah. See, I usually can, and I always have been able to. Really, I still can remember dreams I've had from years, like when I was a kid.
Oh man, yeah, I don't remember those, but I'll
See,
remember those one for a
I
while.
do
I've always had
too.
really vivid and like just wild dreams.
Yeah, I can remember 3 dreams in my life. Like I can just pull them out. The first dream I ever remember was I was super young, like really really young, and I dreamt that we were at the mom and dad's new house, or their most current house. And I was jumping over the old couch that used to be downstairs, like over the back and back over and everything. And dad was getting mad at me, and he said, "You do it one more time, you're really gonna get it," or something like that. And I did it one more time, and then he took me into the room where me and Andrew used to sleep in. And there were the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp, and they started eating me, and I could see that my legs looked like the plastic chicken legs that they would play with in those kitchens.
Nice. That's amazing.
It scared me. Like I was so scared for a long time after that. I still
Yeah.
don't like that scene with the Siamese.
Okay, so that made me think of a couple things.
Oh,
I want to tell my
hold
dream.
on. I will be right back. My dog is barking at another dog. I gotta go grab her real quick. Keep
Hell
talking.
yeah. I was planning on it, my man. You can't keep a good dog down. But yeah, there's this dream I had and I had my first ACL surgery. Like it was within a week after surgery. So I was still had the initial wrap and bandage on and everything. And I was sleeping, and I had to sleep with it elevated, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't bend it. And I had a dream I was at grandma and grandpa's in town, and I had a 22 or something, some type of small caliber rifle.
I was gonna say it's a big
And
gun for a big boy.
hell yeah, hell yeah. But there was a snake in their backyard. We were like where you can go down into the basement from the backyard, and there was a snake over there in the landscaping, and I was trying to put the gun like in its mouth because it was like snapping at me and stuff. So I reached down and was gonna put it in, and it got past the
Barrel.
end of the gun. Yeah, barrel, yeah. And launched at me, and it was the leg that I had just had surgery on, and in the dream, I like, when you
Oh.
you bend your knee up and
Uh-huh.
back, and I did that in real life.
Oh,
Woke up screaming, dude.
oh man,
Yeah,
that
I
sounds
was.
I can
terrible.
feel that in
Oh,
my
I
knee
woke up
right now.
screaming. Yeah, dude. So can I. I can
Oh,
remember
God.
that. That was in 2000.
They didn't have a
11.
brace on you or anything to keep you from
So
doing
12
that?
years ago. They did. I mean, I
Oh,
didn't bend it up that
right.
bad, that
But,
far.
I mean, any
but any
movement,
bending
yeah.
of it, yeah, any movement. I bent it as much as my body would let me, I guess, or the cast would let me.
Oh,
And it was like a quick, like a twitch,
yeah.
because it was in the dream. It was just a reactionary, kicking your leg out of the way. type thing,
Oh,
instead of
God.
bending it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough. That made me cringe a little bit.
Big.
Dude, yeah. I still like shit like that. I had other crazy dreams out there. I'll maybe bring up later. But I wanted to ask you guys, and I thought about this a while ago. That dream, Nicholas, were you guys ever spanked in real life? Like, how much did you guys get spanked? Because I remember I feel like I was getting spanked all the effing time. But Dad would never. I mean, it could have been, as a kid, your memories are different because it's
I don't know if we didn't really get
quote
like
unquote
spanked.
traumatized.
We got like swatted real quick, but it wasn't like
Oh yeah, no.
over and over.
You were never
we-
held and
I don't.
spanked.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
we did, Andrew. We did, because if we were both acting up, one of us would have to go first, and we would have to, like, we'd be bent over the knee, given a couple pats, and then the next one would have to do it.
I do remember
Yeah.
that.
We were usually getting in trouble together because we did a
yeah.
lot together as children.
Yeah, we were two little shits.
I don't remember the actual force, but it felt like he was fucking Randy Johnson and winding up that hand and launching it into my lower back and my upper thigh.
Ooh.
Because it never hit my butt. I feel because squirming and shit.
His hand was Randy Johnson's fastball, and your
That
butt
bird.
was that bird.
Yes.
Just obliterated.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I remember the first time that I laughed while he was doing it. Oh, oh man. I thought I was like too big for it, and it didn't hurt, so I started laughing.
Oof.
He made it hurt afterwards.
Dude, so my grandpa, the one in the dream that I had, he's an old farm boy. He was in the Korean War. He dropped out of school in 8th grade to work on the family farm. He's just that type of guy. When he was watching me and I would do something, I would get in trouble. He was always in his rocker in the living room. He would make me walk to the pantry in the kitchen in this big ass old farmhouse, big old farmhouse. Get the fly swatter, walk it back to him. He'd hit me, spank me with the handle. Then he would make me walk and put it up.
Go put it up.
Yes, put it away.
That'll teach you.
Dude.
Just
When you talk about
you just know,
as a
like,
kid, I can remember those
yeah,
walks.
I was gonna say the walks are the worst part.
Yeah, I mean, it may have happened. He may have done that 2 times, but it's burned into my memory. I feel like I made those walks so many times. Oh man.
Well, thanks for tuning into the dreamy hour.
Yeah, let's wrap it up there with light.
Okay, so I had this idea, and I don't know if you guys read it in Talking Points, but do we want to do a game suggestion of the week? What you're gaming on? Just to start
I guess
it,
we could do
like,
that. I mean, we could if we have it. If we haven't, no, yeah, I kind of like that. And once people start,
throw it in the comments.
Drop a suggestion, and we can have potentially have like a game of the week thing, and maybe if we ever get
or like
Patreon or something, we could play that game.
Game
like
of the month and like game with people that play that game. That's what I'm kind of thinking it could evolve into.
Yeah.
So, Ice, I think I already know yours.
Hell
but
yeah.
Go for it.
Mine would definitely be Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, if you haven't tried it, definitely try it out. It's $60, but let me tell you, it is worth the $60, man. You get
Yo,
so much content, and nowadays games are going for like 70, so it's even cheaper than the new
Games
games
are
that are
going for
coming out,
70.
and you get so much more content. Listen, since we've had to buy a couple games for $70, buying one for $60 feels like a
I can see
steal.
that. Yeah, that's true. Stinky, you got one?
But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, check it out if you want to. Very good. Highly recommend.
yeah. So actually, and you guys are gonna think I'm joking, but I'm not even fucking joking. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Into the mic.
A game just came out on the Switch. A Mickey Mouse game. It's called Disney Illusion Island, and it's for Nintendo Switch, and you can play as Mickey, Minnie, or Donald and Goofy. I was and our Nicola. Which one's my son?
Bennett?
Yeah, Bennett. Him. He wanted to get it. He was looking through the shop the other day, and so we got it. And you can play 2-player. And I'm not gonna lie, it is low key pretty fucking fun for a game that's supposed to be for like
We're playing
5 to
that game
10-year-olds.
tomorrow.
It
This
looks.
weekend.
I like the art style. I'm
The
looking it up
artwork
right
is
now.
really cool. That's
Yeah.
what is just really cool about it, honestly. The art style of it, the way it interacts, you can interact with the world, and it's like a maze essentially type thing, and
that's
it's
kinda
fun.
dope.
It's just a fun game. It's a good, lighthearted, fun game. It's not super competitive. You can play where it does no damage to you.
I should play when I come home this weekend.
Pretty fun. Are you coming home this weekend?
Yeah, for old
Hell yeah.
rodeo.
Okay, I was wondering if you guys were coming home.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. I wish I could.
Fuck the
How
rodeo.
much does it cost?
$40.
That- Disney Illusion?
Yeah, Disney Illusion Island.
Okay.
$40. Yeah.
I do like the artwork.
Looks
It just
pretty
came
cool.
out. I don't know. I guess I don't
Looks
know
like
it.
if you're into platformers,
Yep.
it'd be a great
There
game.
you go. There you
Oh,
go.
it didn't just come out. It said it was new, but on the Switch shop. But
I wonder if it just came out for Switch. Maybe. Release
No,
date
it's-
July
it's a
28th, 2023.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like
that's still
2 weeks ago.
Well then.
Week and a half ago.
Oh, maybe this is just
Really
a-
giving away when we're recording these
trailer.
things when we actually put them out.
Yeah, they're gonna be like what 3 months old.
Yeah.
And then Woody, what about you? What's your
Dude,
game of the week?
if we got a lot of first-person shooters up in this hizzy, there is a reboot or it's almost just like everybody's playing it again. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The old stuff.
Hell yeah. Are they playing it again?
Oh
I
yeah,
know
me and
and
Mossy Oaks have been we played it yesterday. We played it for like probably 4 hours. It's so horrible. I think in one of the games combined we had 5 kills, but we also had a combined like 36 deaths.
Is it the remastered one that you played?
Remastered is in like the one that just came out a few years ago. No,
Yeah,
no,
like
I'm talking about the
2020.
2009 version, the Xbox 360 that we
Oh,
grinded.
you played the original one.
Modern Warfare 2
Oh,
that we grinded
oh,
on ice.
okay.
Yeah, with Mossy and
Wow.
old Burf. Yeah, it brought back a lot of memories, but that's what I've been on. And if you got
great game. Sounds like three
and it's
really
only
great
$9
games for you
I
guys
think.
to
I think
try.
it's $9 currently. So mine's the cheapest. Mine's the most nostalgic. So we know who we just do.
sick.
Yo,
All right, that's it for
40.
another episode.
Woo, let's go.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Gamer Boy Gossip. I'm Ice Machine 12 here with Stinky Boy and Woody is Gravy, Woody XB. Thanks for tuning in, boys.
See ya.